Big news for the Dog Pound. The Browns are making headlines as they target Brian Thomas Jr., a young offensive star. This potential trade could shake things up in the NFL, likely costing a hefty pile of draft picks. As the rumors swirl, Browns Nation is buzzing with anticipation. Stay tuned as we unpack what this means not just for the team, but for our hopes heading into 2026. Here we go, Brownies. Let's be real. This matters because it signals how the front office is prioritizing the roster right now. The Los Angeles Chargers are definitely stirring the pot in the NFL with some potential moves on draft day. One mock draft out there suggests they might trade with the Browns, and it's a pretty realistic scenario. The Chargers' general manager, Joe Hortiz, has built a reputation for being aggressive in these situations. He loves to wheel and deal, shaking up the entire draft board. It's almost a given that the Chargers will be making some strategic trades to improve their roster. They're not shy about maneuvering on draft day, and that makes this potential trade with Cleveland all the more intriguing. If this deal goes down, it could elevate both teams' prospects heading into next season. Browns Nation should keep an eye on this. With Cleveland eyeing offensive talent like Brian Thomas Jr., trading up from that number 24 spot could bring key defensive help as well. Think about it. If we can snag an edge player like Clemson's TJ Parker during that trade, it might just seal the deal for us in 2026. Having a strong defense is crucial, and adding more depth there could make a world of difference. Letting go of draft picks can be tough to swallow, but this might be the kind of move needed to finally get us over the playoff hump. The excitement is palpable here, and if the Browns take the plunge, it'll be a serious statement to the Dog Pound that they're all in for next season. The truth is, this kind of detail is usually where the real direction of the team shows up first. The Chargers are sitting pretty at number 21 in this year's draft, and they've got some leverage to make a move. With quarterback-needy teams eyeing their spot, it's the perfect opportunity for them to trade down. This situation just makes our potential trade with them more enticing, right? The Chargers have proven they know how to maximize their position, like that time they snagged Ladd McConkey in a previous trade, turning those picks into solid starters for their defense. In this projected scenario, the Browns could trade up, not just to grab Brian Thomas Jr., but also to snag someone like Clemson edge TJ Parker. Imagine the impact that could have on our defense moving forward. A strong edge rusher can change the dynamics of the game, and Browns Nation knows how critical that is after years of watching our defensive line struggle. Honestly, if the Browns go through with this deal and make the right picks, they could solidify their defense while adding a playmaker on offense. Todd Monken's new regime is all about making aggressive moves, and this trade could send a clear message. The Browns are not here to play it safe. Plus, with the Chargers likely wanting to capitalize on their draft position, expect negotiations to heat up. The Dog Pound should feel the excitement building. Who doesn't love the possibility of landing not one, but potentially two impact players? It's a calculated risk, but one that could finally push this team into serious contention, rather than just a fight for respect. This potential shakeup is proof of how much is at stake this draft season, and the urgency is palpable. The Browns have a unique chance to assert themselves in the league, but only if they make the right moves. That's what we're all looking for, isn't it? The buzz is real, folks. The Browns are rumored to potentially make a move for a young star wide receiver, and this isn't just talk. It's setting the stage for some serious action. With Todd Monken stepping in as head coach for 2026, things are starting to take a turn. We've seen Monken's offensive genius in action before. He's proven himself to be one of the smartest play callers in the league, but let's not sugarcoat it. It wasn't exactly a line forming to interview him as a head coach. It's time for change, and the decision to pursue a dynamic offensive talent speaks volumes about the direction this team is heading. When you think about it, securing such a young offensive star could be crucial for solidifying the future. The potential cost might be a haul of draft picks, and yeah, that's always a tough pill to swallow for us fans who've seen our share of questionable decisions in the draft. However, bringing in someone who can stretch the field and create plays under Monken's system could be the missing piece that elevates both our offense and defense. Imagine a scenario where we land that young wideout. That's not just a slap on the wrist. That's a declaration that the Browns are ready to compete. This isn't just about making a flashy move, it's about building a roster that can finally achieve what we've been waiting for, consistent success. The pressure is on, and we know it's time for the Dog Pound to see results. With Monken at the helm, the expectation is clear. Let's get aggressive and make some moves to ensure 2026 is a year to remember. The way the league is shaping up, we can't afford to sit back and relax. Every decision from here on out has to align with our vision, making an impact now while setting up for a brighter future. It's a wild time to be a fan, and I can tell you, Browns Nation is feeling the heat. Will this be the year we finally break the cycle and lay down some real groundwork? The pieces are falling into place. It's time to ride or die. As the Browns consider bringing in Brian Thomas Jr., the reaction from the Dog Pound has been explosive. Fans are buzzing, eager for a bold move that signals we're ready to compete. It's a tough pill to swallow for some, especially with our history of questionable trades and draft day blunders. But one thing is clear: securing a talent like him would radically change the perception of our front office. In the locker room, the atmosphere shifts as well. Competition becomes fiercer, elevating the play of existing receivers who now have to step up and prove themselves. Can we finally break the cycle of mediocrity? This isn't just a strategic move, it's a statement that echoes throughout the franchise. It shows that we're not looking to just compete, but to dominate. And my thought? This could be the wake-up call we need. If the front office hits this one out of the park, it sets a precedent for future moves. We're all in for 2026, and the pressure is on. The direction is clear. It's time for the Dog Pound to see the old wounds healed, and that starts with aggressive decision-making. Let's see what this team is truly capable of. Let's be real. This matters because it signals how the front office is prioritizing the roster right now. The buzz among the Dog Pound is something else. Fans are vocal about the potential move for Brian Thomas Jr. It's like an electric current running through the city. A deal like this could show the front office is finally turning a corner. Expectations are high, and the whole atmosphere in the locker room would shift. Competition would get fierce, pushing our current receivers to elevate their game. The pressure to perform takes on a whole new meaning when you bring in a talent capable of taking the top off a defense. Now, let's talk strategy. This is about creating a culture of winning, and in the wake of past mistakes, this move could send a powerful message about the direction the Browns are headed. It's clear, the Dog Pound is ready for more than just hope. They want action, and they want results. Ultimately, decisions like this are what we've been waiting for to rival the best in the league. If the Browns nail this trade, it might just ignite a shift that fans have been longing for. Let's hope it all pays off. The truth is, this kind of detail is usually where the real direction of the team shows up first. The buzz around the Dog Pound is palpable, and it's all about Brian Thomas Jr. Fans are more than just excited, they're ready for action. This potential trade could really shake things up and indicate that the Browns are serious about changing their narrative. You can bet this is a hot topic not just on social media but in local bars, water cooler chats, and online forums. Browns Nation wants to see that we're not just aiming to be competitive, but to actually win, and acquiring a talent like Thomas could signal that effort loud and clear. Inside the locker room, the vibe would definitely shift if this trade happens. Current receivers will feel the heat, raising the stakes for performance and pushing everyone to elevate their game. The challenge of proven talent stepping in will ignite a fierce competition that could lead to a breakthrough for the offense. And let's be real, this crew has shown glimpses of greatness, but we need consistency. Brian Thomas Jr. could be that missing puzzle piece that not only strengthens the roster, but fosters an environment where everyone is striving to outdo one another. From a strategic standpoint, this move could significantly affect the direction of the franchise. It would show that the front office isn't just about playing it safe anymore. In a league where bold moves often lead to success, the Browns could finally be shaking off the stigma of indecisiveness. The past is littered with bad decisions that haunt the fans, but this trade for a young offensive star could turn the tide. It reflects a commitment to winning, and for us die-hard fans, that's what we've been craving. Look, the tension is building. If this goes down, it could redefine expectations for the upcoming season. It's not just about picking up a player, it's about establishing a culture of excellence and ambition within the franchise. Here's the kicker. If the Browns nail this, it sets a tone of accountability from the front office all the way down to the players. They'd be sending a clear message that we're here to fight for titles, not just make up the numbers. This has been a long time coming for the Dog Pound. All that said, it's more than just a transaction. It's an opportunity for the organization to finally show we're serious about restoring pride in the franchise. We've endured the pain of instability, and this is the kind of move that could finally heal those old wounds. Here we go, Brownies. It's time to make this happen. The excitement is real, and we're all riding this wave together. What's on the horizon could very well determine our fate for years to come, and honestly, We're all in for the ride.